Welcome back to WeatherBug here on this Monday, President's Day. Todd Nelson with a look at that national coast-to-coast forecast and some heavy snow over the course of the weekend in the Northeast. There's a video from Boston. You can see visibility is reduced a little bit. Very gusty winds as well as the storm system intensified rather rapidly. It was actually considered to be an atmospheric bomb where the central pressure dropped 24 millibars in 24 hours there. So pretty incredible to see that happening. All right, highs yesterday, very mild in the central and southern plains into the 70s. Very cold though in Florida. How about that? Miami, 59 degrees. Waking up to some frost and freeze again this morning, and then chillier air is beginning to shift back up to the north and east. So that was lobe number one. Lobe number two is beginning to sag south of the Arctic regions, and that'll be making its way through the nation as we slide through midweek. Yesterday, though, out ahead of that next front, we were mild, anywhere from 10 to 20 degrees above average. Look at this, starting to cool down along the front range and the high plains as this front pushes through the region. And that front is helping to stir up some wind. We've got wind advisories just south of Chicago down to the Gulf, and then here in the central and high plains, along with some blizzard warnings up that way. Get to that wintry weather headline in just a second, but how about this? Winter storm watches, winter storm warnings posted down through California as our next storm system develops. And then up to the north, we've got winter weather advisories basically from Montana all the way to the Great Lakes region. And then earlier today, we are wrapping up blizzard warnings in parts of Maine with that storm system moving out. So three systems that we're watching. One moving out to sea and actually across the Canadian Maritimes there. One sliding across the international border. That'll be with us through at least Tuesday into Wednesday, dropping down some even cooler air, and then one out in the northwest, which we'll tell you about in just a second. But how about this morning, down to the 20s again for parts of Georgia. Making even Florida, Tallahassee down to 26, Jacksonville at 24, 46 in West Palm, and then another cold start to your Monday here in Miami into the 40s. There's that next front. Again, colder air on the backside of it, more so through the Great Lakes region. We'll be chilling down a little bit here in the southeast, but not quite as significantly as what we had with this last cold spell over the course of the weekend. And then here's our third storm system again, dropping down into California. Coastal rains, high elevation snow showers, and that could be adding up to quite a bit here as we get into the central part of the Rockies. And again, that storm system will be developing, but there's that pocket of colder air in the Great Lakes region, and that next storm system out over California is going to be helping to bring in some heavy snowfall tallies, kind of centered around Sioux City, Iowa there by late week. We'll keep you up to date on that here at WeatherBug.